All right, we reflect now on Compliance Week as the ERS was appreciating its clients. The Minister for Finance, Honorable Neil Reichenberg, has praised the ERS for its persistent dedication to promoting voluntary tax compliance, where he acknowledged the service's consistent success in meeting its obligations, its revenue collection targets over the years, and expressed confidence that the ERS will achieve the 16.5 billion Malangeni target for this year's financial year. The minister made these remarks during the Client Appreciation Day that was held last Friday.
For the third consecutive ERS Client Appreciation Day, an occasion that has become a permanent fixture on Eswatini's economic calendar. The event symbolizes a partnership which government and responsible taxpayers stand side by side to celebrate the compliant behaviors and finance that finance our shared development agenda. I commend ERS for maintaining its tradition and for ensuring that gratitude remains at the heart of tax administration. Allow me to congratulate the ERS team for the nation's taxpayers for exceeding the annual revenue targets. I think we've seen it a few times tonight already, we've shown it. Which has grown with 1.59 billion in this last year. But I saw what hasn't been shown was what the target is for this year. I haven't seen it tonight yet. So I think I'll mention that tonight so that everyone kind of can understand what the target is for the year that we are in. Now we're talking 25, 26. So at the moment, the target is to go from the 4.5 billion target last year to 16.5 billion emalangeni in the target to come. Now, the last one was an increase of 12.2%. This is an increase of 13.7%. So even continue to aim higher. And I think the reason why I want to mention this is the fact that I'm actually quite proud of the team. We're not increasing taxes. We're not trying to make it more difficult for people. In fact, ERS is constantly trying to make it easier, trying to make it friendlier, trying to make it more accessible, all the different things that we're doing. So just to say, even though the target is being set higher, we really do appreciate the way that ERS handles it and what they do in the process. The year under review saw the launch of thoughtful product solutions that lower the barriers to compliance. The presumptive tax regime offers micro and small enterprise owners a simple, predictable alternative to complex profit-based taxation, while the TaxPal mobile application gives businesses on the go a secure 24-hour filing and payment companion. Taken together, these tools are widening the doorway into our formal economy. On the customs side, 13 companies, I know that we were still talking about 11 over here, but by now they're even 13, have now secured authorized economic operator status, granting them faster, lower risk passage across our borders. In addition, the new COMESA e-certificate of origin allows exporters to obtain origin documents and customs officers to verify these electronically, enabling Eswatini businesses to reach markets far beyond our borders with a whole lot better access. And again, just to commend the team, I know Eswatini, when we still did the business index, Eswatini was the best country in the continent with cross-border transactions. And I think with what they continue to do now, I presume that we are just constantly remaining at the cutting edge of what's available. Hearing of the one-stop border is just such a breakthrough once again. So really just to commend the team for their proactive engagement in everything that they do. Compliance flourishes where understanding is high. Through the Bafunzise door-to-door campaign, ERS officers have already visited firms along the Manzini, Matsapa, Eswatini and Babon corridors with a plan to reach every registered and yet to be registered business owner in the kingdom by meeting entrepreneurs at their business premises and explaining obligations in every language. The ERS is turning education into empowerment. I wish to remind every taxpayer that voluntary disclosure programs remains fully operational and ready to assist those who have outstanding obligations. This allows you to disclose any undeclared income, understatement of liabilities, or overclaimed expenditures across all major tax types. The RS has invested heavily in data analytics and cross-agency data matching, which means discrepancies will surface sooner rather than later, I therefore encourage anyone who may have registration gaps, anomalies, or omissions in their filing or payment history to reach out voluntarily through this program. By approaching ERS voluntarily, participants will receive confidential guidance, flexible settlement options, as we've just heard, relief from administrative penalties, thereby transforming potential liabilities into renewed compliance and peace of mind. I therefore urge every taxpayer, large corporation, small business, and individuals alike to take full advantage of this window to support and walk through the door that ERS is opening in a spirit of partnership. We are honored by the presence of the Executive Secretary of the Africa Tax Administration Forum. Thank you so much, Madam, and I extend a heartfelt congratulations for your recent appointment. And I wish you the best in this role. ATIF's peer learning platform and research contribute and strengthen revenue administrations across our continent. And Eswatini is proud to contribute and to benefit from this invaluable network. Thank you very much, and thank you so much for being here this evening. To all nominees, we recognize and value your steadfast commitment to compliance. Your contributions demonstrate that responsible tax behavior strengthens both our businesses and our nation's growth. To the winners, accept my warmest congratulations. May tonight's recognition inspire and even broader adherence throughout our economy. Ladies and gentlemen, the road to inclusive growth is paved with taxes that are efficiently administered and willingly paid. The ERS is modernizing its systems, simplifying its products, and educating its clients, while government will continue to provide the legislative and policy support required to keep this.
All right, continuing with the proceedings of the night, the Commissioner General Brighton Gambule also said voluntary compliance remains the bedrock of a fair and effective tax system. Let's also take a listen as he delivers his remarks during the event.
Foundation of a truly modern, fair and dignified society. To achieve this vision, we have developed our strategies around the compliance triangle that you see behind me. This is our guiding philosophy, a model that tells us to treat clients not as suspects, but as partners. Approach non-compliance not with judgment, but with understanding, and only unleash the full force of the law where necessary. At the base of this triangle lies voluntary compliant clients. And this is our ideal. These are the clients who file and pay on time, all the time. These are the clients who are recognizing this evening. To you, we say, we see you, we salute you, and we pledge to make your journey seamless through automation, through appreciation, and through policies and processes that honor your contribution. Some of the enablers we have rolled out to remove barriers to compliance are as follows. One, the launch of the TaxEase system and TaxPal has introduced convenience 24/7. Through TaxEase and the TaxPal app, clients are able to manage their tax and customs matters through their smartphones anytime, anywhere. To ease trading across borders, we are encouraging the compliant clients to enroll into our authorized economic operator program. Clients in this program will get one-stop border experience at Ngwenya border post before the end of this calendar year. With this initiative, trusted commercial traffic will stop once to be served by SARS, ERS, Eswatini Immigration, and SA Immigration at the same time. Our vision is to provide trusted traders a no-stop border experience where their truck drivers do not even have to get out of the truck for border formalities, where they can just drive in and out freely. just as Edward mooted earlier, that trusted traders, when traveling, moving their goods across the country, should get the experience as if they are moving goods within the cities in the country. They should be able to move freely in and out. Next, in our compliance triangle, we have assisted compliance. We have assisted compliance, those who want to comply but need help, and help they shall have. We will not leave them behind. We will assist them, educate, collaborate, and make the system clearer and kinder, because they are trying, and trying deserves support. We have lined up a number of initiatives to help this group of clients. This year, we are taking client education to another level. We rolled out the Bafundise program to deliver tax and customs information to the doorstep of clients. Up to now, we've covered over 4,000 clients in the Manzini-Mbabane corridor. Many thanks to city councils and town councils for their support. The plan is to cover the rest of the towns in the country and cover businesses in Swazi National Land. So basically, all businesses, either in urban, rural, Swazi National Land, town, cities, they will be touched by the end of the current financial year. The introduction of presumptive tax simplifies compliance obligations for the small businesses with annual turnover below 500,000 emalangeni. As the team does the door-to-door, the data is saying up to a third of small businesses out there are not registered for tax because they thought they were too small to register. Well, the presumptive tax is a regime designed for them. The maximum tax to be paid under presumptive tax is 8,750 emalangeni a year. So you will agree with me that this is a really friendly regime. Next in our compliance triangle is accidental non-compliance. To err is human. Our role is not only to detect, but to guide, to assist, find the fault and fix it, not punish. Our mission is to respond to risk with reason, to enforce with empathy. Programs such as the voluntary disclosure caters for those who find themselves non-compliant unintentionally. Clients are urged to come forward on their own to disclose non-compliance in their past dealings, and they can expect no penalties from the ERS. That's if they come on their own. The Sonzele Skulume program will always be there. Those that have debts are urged to come forward to propose payment arrangements that will reduce their debts while allowing their businesses to breathe and operate. Lastly, at the peak of the triangle stands deliberate non-compliance. Here, our message is firm. If you choose to defraud the system, you choose to defraud Eswatini, and we will act, detecting, prosecuting, and deterring those who choose to undermine their social contract. We have noted with concern the growing number of retailers that charge VAT, yet they are not registered. Some retailers are always on refund positions, always on refund positions. We are signing contracts with international industry experts to complement our auditors in uncovering the VAT evasion schemes that are out there. We're making the call to them to come forward under the voluntary disclosure program before our auditors get there. But let us not forget, this is not a fight against non-compliance. It is a journey towards national pride, towards a culture where to pay your taxes is to say, I believe in my country and I will contribute my fair share into national development, where citizens line up not to avoid duty, but to fulfill it, where compliance is not feared, but embraced. Some may ask, can this be done? Can a nation truly achieve voluntary compliance? And our answer is yes, it can. Because it is a challenge worthy of our efforts, because it will organize and measure the best of our energies and skills. So, to every client out there and across the land, thank you for believing. Thank you for investing in our future. Thank you for choosing to comply. Let this be the moment where we remember, not when we hoped for compliance, but when we achieved it. Together, let us rise to the national assignment. Together, let us make voluntary compliance not just a vision, but our enduring leg.
All right, that's the Commissioner